Hollywood relationships don't usually end loudly. Sometimes they just disappear. One minute, two names are everywhere. Red carpets, polished photos, quiet admiration. Then suddenly nothing. And that's exactly why people can't stop talking about what really happened between Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre. Not because of what was said, but because of what wasn't. From the outside, it looked effortless. The kind of pairing that made sense without explanation. Two people at pivotal moments in their careers, stepping out together like it was the most natural thing in the world. Fans saw chemistry, style, confidence. A relationship that felt grown, intentional, and carefully protected from oversharing. No messy captions, no constant updates, just presence. But then, right as quietly as it appeared, it was gone. No statement, no emotional closure. No, we'll always respect each other post. Just silence. And in Hollywood, silence is rarely empty. It's usually filled with questions. The timing is what made people pause. Because while the relationship faded out, Aaron Pierre's career was doing the opposite. Before all this, he was respected, but still under the radar. The kind of actor people recognized once you reminded them where they'd seen him. Talented, serious, but not yet a household name. Then suddenly, everything shifted. Bigger visibility, bigger conversations, and looming over it all, one massive career moment that changed the scale entirely. Voicing young Mufasa is not just another role. It's a Disney launchpad. The kind of project that doesn't just introduce you, it positions you. And that's when fans started lining things up. The relationship going public. The red carpets, the quiet polish, and then the breakup landing right before the promo wave began. Coincidence is a word people like to use when they don't want to look too closely. What really fueled speculation wasn't drama, it was restraint. Real celebrity breakups usually come with emotional residue. Sad playlists, cryptic quotes, friends unfollowing each other. Something. Here, there was none of that. Just a clean exit. Almost professional. And that's when the theory started circulating quietly at first, then louder. Was this a PR relationship? Hollywood has a long history of relationships that sit somewhere between genuine connection and strategic timing. That doesn't mean feelings aren't real. It means visibility is controlled. Appearances are aligned, and when the moment passes, so does the pairing. Fans aren't accusing either of lying, they're questioning the structure. Because everything about this relationship looked curated, not fake. Curated. They showed up together but never overshared. They let the visuals do the work. And once the visuals stopped, so did the story. Then came the rumor that shifted everything from business to personal. The name Jessica Hardwick started popping up in conversations online. Someone allegedly close. Someone who supposedly saw things differently. The whisper was that Teyana had been warned. That Aaron wasn't fully invested. That this wasn't as serious as it appeared. No proof. No confirmation. Just enough specificity to stick. And once that door opened, the internet did what it always does. It started digging. Fans went back through old photos, past appearances, and previous dating links. Patterns began to form, and that's where things got uncomfortable. Conversations about type surfaced. Old images resurfaced. A past relationship with an Australian model became a focal point. Not because it was scandalous, but because it fed a narrative people were already building. Then, one alleged comment set everything on fire. A phrase that spread fast, sparked outrage, and pulled race into a conversation that had previously been about timing and intent. Suddenly, this wasn't just about a breakup. It was about whether Teyana was ever truly chosen, or simply positioned. To be clear, no one knows the truth. And turning attraction into accusation is a dangerous game. Preferences exist. Chemistry is complex. But when a rumor fits neatly into an already suspicious timeline, people listen. That's when another theory emerged, one that made even longtime fans uncomfortable. What if Teyana wasn't the beneficiary of the relationship, but the amplifier? Her dating history reads like a highlight reel of high-visibility men. Athletes, artists, cultural figures. Not because she chases attention, but because attention seems to expand around her. She brings credibility, influence, culture, and in this case, she may have unknowingly lent that gravity to someone right as they were stepping into their biggest moment. The idea isn't that Aaron needed her, it's that being next to her accelerated how the world looked at him. Suddenly, he wasn't just a rising actor, he was a man standing beside an established icon. That changes perception fast. And when you look at how cleanly everything ended, people can't help but wonder if the relationship had already served its purpose. Again, that doesn't mean there were no feelings. It means feelings and strategy may have existed at the same time. Hollywood runs on timing. Momentum is currency. And nothing protects momentum like a narrative that doesn't unravel publicly. The final piece that keeps people talking is the timeline itself. When you lay it out, appearance, visibility, silence, career announcement, promo wave, it's almost too neat. Not damning, just neat. And neat stories in messy industries tend to raise eyebrows. Some fans still believe it was real. A genuine connection that burned bright and ended quietly. Others think it was a calculated chapter that closed right on schedule. And many believe it was something in between. A relationship that started with curiosity, grew under pressure, and ended when the paths stopped aligning. What makes this story linger isn't blame, it's ambiguity. Because no matter which version you believe, one thing is clear: the relationship changed how Aaron Pierre was seen. And it reminded everyone watching that in Hollywood, love and leverage often share the same stage. So was it romance that simply ran its course? Or was it a perfectly timed alignment that ended the moment the spotlight shifted? The truth probably lives somewhere in the gray. And until either of them speaks, the silence will keep doing the talking.